Alright YouTube, we're gonna kick it off like this, you know what I'm saying? I got my little guy in the chair. I'm shooting this video with a Canon T5i. This is my first time ever shooting with a camera and uploading to YouTube with a camera, because I usually, you know what I'm saying, upload with my iPhone. But you know what I'm saying, I just want to step my quality up a little bit more. I had the Sony a6100, but I really wasn't familiar with the settings in the camera. So I had to go back to my Canon T5i because I'm more familiar with it. But yeah, let's just get into this haircut and just see how it turned out. I can see the first mistake I made when I first started, you know what I'm saying, recording this video. I had it in manual mode and didn't have the focus on, so you know what I'm saying, I'm trying to, you know, do the best I can. But you know what I'm saying, I'm learning the camera system because, like I said at first, man, I've been recording with my iPhone, and I'm so used to not manually focusing on my iPhone because, you know what I'm saying, you can just take it out your pocket, point and shoot, record, upload. But with the camera, you know what I'm saying, it's different. So you have to do a lot of stuff just to, you know what I'm saying, get that angle. And not only the angle, you need to get your focus in. So yeah, like I said before, I forgot to focus. So the next video or the next upload, you know what I'm saying, it'll be more perfect because, you know what I'm saying, I'm still dabbing in the settings area. So let's just get it. First, I'm gonna put the first initial ball guideline in all the way around the head, and you wanna make sure it's even enough, you know what I'm saying, so you can already know what the next step gonna be. So let's just get into it, and you know what I'm saying, like I said at first, I'm sorry about the focusing, but you know, the next upload should be better. Alright guys, after I punch my first initial guideline in, I come back with the OA. Remember to always go a finger's width, because you know what I'm saying, you don't want to go up too high because you will be pushing that fade up. That's why I made my first initial guideline as low as possible, so I can kind of like stretch my fade, because you know what I'm saying, it help me to have more room to work. So let's just go and punch that OA in there and get to the next step. So let's go. Guys, I don't want to get y'all mixed up. I come back in with the 2.5. The only thing I'm doing right now is just actually debulking, because you know what I'm saying, I just need to follow behind with the next blade, because you know what I'm saying, this is all detachable blade cut. So I just want to be very vulnerable and, you know what I'm saying, just take my time and just show you guys how I do it. So I use the 2.5 to, you know what I'm saying, knock the buck down to presumably go to the next step. So let's get it. Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you, it was kind of hard to record with the Canon T5i because I'm so used to my iPhone to the point of, you know what I'm saying, I had to find that angle to stand, because you know what I'm saying, if I'm shooting my iPhone, I know, you know what I'm saying, I know the angle that I need to stand at, but I kept looking back at my Canon T5i, you know what I'm saying, make sure that I wasn't in the way. But with my iPhone, I don't really have to worry about being in the way. But this is my first time shooting with the Canon, and y'all, you know what I'm saying, it'll get greater later, but you know what I'm saying, it's just the first video that I'm shooting with my camera. So the more I cut with it, the more I get used to it, and the more, you know what I'm saying, I'll be able to zoom in. But right now, this is actually like a rough draft, you know what I'm saying, video that I'm actually putting on YouTube. So don't judge me, just enjoy the video. Alright guys, the previous blade that I had on earlier when I was talking about my angles of how I record, that was the 1.5 blade. So I just want to let you guys know. But I used the 1.5 blade to go underneath the 2.5 blade, you know, because I'm actually doing my down fade technique right now. But as of right now, I have my 1A on going underneath my 1.5. So if you don't understand the way I'm explaining to you, you know what I'm saying, you can always rewind it and get a better understanding of what I'm saying. But once you start narrowing your blades down, remember to always start to use the corners. But I'm not really just using the corners on my 1/8 blade because, you know what I'm saying, it just actually fading into that blend. But I just want to let you guys know, the more your blades, you know what I'm saying, like when your blades drop down further, you start to, you know what I'm saying, use your corners. Let's get it. Now I fall back to my one blade. The only thing I'm doing right now is just actually using about 2-3 teeth of my one blade to, you know what I'm saying, just to start to knock that 1/8 blade line out. I'm gonna tell you guys something. It's easier for me to do a tutorial with my detachables more so than my, you know what I'm saying, guards. I know how to cut with my guards, but it's kind of like hard to do the tutorial because I'll be like, well, you got to put the 1 guard on, you have to put the 2 guard on. But I understand it's all the same. But when it comes down to blades and everything, it's just the point of me saying, you know, what blade to put on, because, you know, I know my blades by heart, you know, like 1/8, you know, like 0/8, 1/8, 1.5, 3/4, 2.5, 1.5. See, I know them blades. So it's just so easier for me to do a tutorial with the blade system. I don't know, but I'm gonna start, you know what I'm saying, cross cutting with everything. What I mean by that, I might use my StyleCraft in some tutorials, but more than likely I will be doing like a lot of detail work with my StyleCraft. But don't get me wrong, I love all my clippers, but you know what I'm saying, as of right now, I'm just gonna start just actually doing detachable blades only, depending on the hair texture. Then I would, you know what I'm saying, use my StyleCraft instincts. But with further ado, let's just jump into it until we get to the next step. Let's go. Alright guys, I know you're gonna chew me out. I know I could have used my my 3-aught because, you know what I'm saying, I said all detachable blade system. But what I'm saying right now, the Babyliss is actually, you know what I'm saying, it can actually take that first initial guideline out more so than the 3-aught. And plus I have more control over it. And I want you guys to notice how I'm stretching the skin just so, you know what I'm saying, get that first initial guideline out. And I am adjusting as needed. I had the clippers like not all the way closed, just one notch for being, you know what I'm saying, closed, and then I just adjust from there. But I close my clippers, you know what I'm saying, just, you know what I'm saying, paint the line up. So what you want to do, you want to get to that line and, you know what I'm saying, feather out. Don't just dig into it because you will be pushing that fade area up. But you know what I'm saying, you just want to just take your time, brush the hair down, and, you know what I'm saying, just feather up with the first initial guideline. So I actually use about like 3-click motion, you know what I'm saying. I always start with them open, and then I go to the 3rd notch, and then I drop back to the 2nd notch, and then I just feather out with the blade fully closed. Alright guys, once again, I know I said this is an all detachable blade tutorial, but I had to put my 1 guard on because, you know what I'm saying, I'm ready to soften up that blend area so I can already know what the next following step gonna do. But as you notice, that 1 guard is actually, you know what I'm saying, just combing through the parietal area so I can fall back with the next step. I mean, I understand it's an all detachable blade system, but sometimes, you know what I'm saying, you have to kind of like lean the other way just to, you know what I'm saying, get to where you're going. Because, you know what I'm saying, if I would have went in with the 1.5 detachable blade, it'll take off too much. So I just need that 1 guard to soften up the area that I'm trying to get to so I can presumably go to the next step. So let's get it till we get up onto the next step. Alright YouTube, I'm about to pick his hair up so I can already, you know what I'm saying, know what to do next. So after I pick his hair, I'm gonna just come back in with the 1.5 guard, you know what I'm saying, just to shape up that parietal ridge area. He did want to shape up, so what I did, I just took the guards off and I just started to shape up his hair. But he did not ask for no sponge or anything. He just wanted the regular haircut and a nice edge up. And yeah, plus I'm using enhancements. Sorry guys, I lost a little footage when I was recording the other part, but I'm almost done with the edge up. But you know what I'm saying, remember you always want to start in the middle and work your way to the either the left or right. But it don't matter because whatever side I'm on, that's what side I always go to. But remember to always make sure that edge up is, you know what I'm saying, as straight as you know what I'm saying, possibly can get it. Because you know what I'm saying, it's just self-explanatory, bro. And on the right side of his vertical bar, his last barber kind of like pushed him back right there. So I'm gonna put a little extra enhancements right there so everything can pop out. So let's get it. All right, YouTube, this is the final results. Like I said, you know, don't bash me in the comment section. This is my first time actually ever recording with my Canon T5i. I just want to know how the footage looks because, you know what I'm saying, it looks different the way I'm actually editing it. So I just want you guys to let me know in the comment section what you guys think. Should I continue recording with my iPhone or, you know what I'm saying, my T5i? More than likely it's gonna be my T5i because, you know what I'm saying, that's a $1,500 camera plus the lens was like $700 or $800. But yeah, this is the final results. If you like it, make sure you give a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, you already know, hit that smash that subscribe button. But with further ado, it's your boy Black Prince the Barber. May God bless. Peace.